Who are the Nagas? Where did we come from? Who were our grandparents? And how did we settle in this land? Hello students! In this session, we will discuss about us, Nagas, and our stories of origin and migration. We will discuss about how our ancestors came to this land and settled into a place that we now call home. In order to understand and identify ourselves, we need to understand our origin, the place where we began. Today, if you want to know anything about the Nagas, we can easily find them on the internet or in books. But it was not so in those days. Our ancestors were not in the habit of writing down their stories. They told stories only through word of mouth, songs or folk tales, and so there are no written records for us to understand them better. Thus, Naga origin is shrouded in mystery. So now, how do we know about our past? For many years now, researchers have been very curious about Nagas, and there have been a lot of studies conducted regarding our distinct culture and history. Although the exact origin of the Nagas is not known, there are many theories that help us to understand them better. Let us now look at how the word Naga came to be used. We do not know the exact meaning or origin of the word, but here are some generally accepted theories. One theory states that the word Naga is derived from the Myanmarese word Naka, meaning people with pierced ears. Another is a derivation of the Assamese word Noga, meaning mountaineer or mountain man. There is a famous Chinese pilgrim called Xuanzang. He visited Assam in AD 645 and mentioned the Naga tribes in east of Assam. The Ahom Burangis, which are historical records of the Ahoms, confirm that the Nagas were already settled in the Naga Hills when the Ahoms came to Assam in the 13th century. The Royal Chronicles of Manipur also mentions the Nagas. As per research and studies, some important findings about the Nagas are: the Nagas belong to the Mongolian race. The origin of Nagas is linked with tribes originating in China. On the basis of language, the Nagas belong to the Tibeto-Burman group of China. In order to know where our ancestors came from, we need to understand the migration. Migration simply means to move from one place to another. Our grandparents did not migrate to where we are now, the Naga Hills, all at once. They came in different groups over a long period of time. There are two main theories about Naga migration to the Naga Hills. One theory suggests that the Nagas traveled downward with other tribes from China towards Southeast Asia through the Himalayan section. This theory proposes that the Nagas settled in the Naga Hills while the rest of the tribes continued their journey southwards towards Southeast Asia. Another theory suggests that the migration of the Nagas happened upward from Southeast Asia. The cowries and conch shells that are used in our traditional ornament and shawls may mean that we once lived near the sea. Our famous lock drums are also believed to have a connection with the dug-out canoes of the Pacific Islands. Studies have revealed a lot of similarities between Nagas and some tribal groups of Southeast Asia. Let us have a look at some of them. The natives of Nagaland and some tribal groups of Southeast Asia have similar systems of terrace cultivation and way of hunting. They also have similar burial customs, ornamentation, head hunting practice, traditional games, and architecture. Like some Naga tribes, the Dayaks of Borneo observe the culture of tattooing the face and body. The Igorots of Philippines observe many traditions similar to that of the Nagas, including dormitory systems similar to the Naga Morang, where young people once lived together and received different kinds of education. Another similarity is prestige feasts among the Igorots, where the rich hold feasts for the people as a sign of their wealth. This is similar to the Nagas' Feast of Merit. In Naga traditional clothing, the loin loom for weaving cloth and embroidery resembles that of ethnic Indonesian style. Till now, we have learned about how the Nagas came to settle in the Naga Hills. Now, we will learn about how different Naga tribes came to settle in their own villages. There is a lot of legends, folklores, and traditions that explain the migration within Nagaland. Every Naga tribe has their own migration or origin story that explains how they came to inhabit the land they are settled in now. These stories are passed from generation to generation. One particular migration story is about a magical stone that multiplied paddy in Kejakeno village of Pek district. This legend forms the foundation of migration narratives among the tribes of Angami, Chakisang, Lota, Rengma, and Sumi, who later parted ways and went to different directions. The tribes of Ao, Chang, Kemyungan, Sangtam, and Yumchungur is believed to belong to one group and migrated from the east. Naga legends also mention a lot about traveling through big rivers or mighty waters in the course of their journey. After their migration, our ancestors lived in isolation in this land for a long time. They were not disturbed by outsiders, which helped in preserving our culture and tradition. When the British colonial rulers came, they adopted the term Naga for the tribes living in the hills of the east of Assam. Soon, the land came to be known as the Naga Hills, which later came to be known as Nagaland. Today, each tribe has a distinct culture and identity where we all come together to form the race called the Nagas.